Okay, first things first. My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crows1176. I had to take care of the business with customers today too. Come back in, we're going to talk a little more about this. We're going to talk about, does he know? Now, the reason why we asked is, we left the mic open, so that way if Crow ever wants to come in and get angry and get upset and throw his insults in there, he can. But we need to discuss, does he know? And the reason why we asked this is because this was brought up to me on a couple of forum sites that we like to frequently visit. And in these forum sites, they all ask the same question. They all seen the videos, they all seen the pictures, they all seen the website of him selling the Cinemax, which is a screen paint that is clearly a scam paint. And the reason why we call it the biggest scam paint on the face of the planet is because him himself was in a demonstration trying to back his product by claiming that his product in no way whatsoever matches the network grade 773. Now, this is a video no longer in his account. It was removed by him. I don't know if it was marked private or if he deleted it. We don't know. We know one of them was actually marked private, but this one we don't know. So the question is, does he know that this video exists? Does he realize that this is the Cinemax screen paint that he raves about being the best product he's ever developed or made or whatever? At the end of the day, this is a product that matches the house paint. So a while back, as I said before, we were discussing about how he needs to start testing his products out so they don't come off looking like house paint. And the problem is that a lot of his customers, if not all of them, have purchased these products from this particular individual to find out that their products ended up matching house paint. There's a fellow who was very upset because the UV mix not matched the basement. It was actually worse than the basement wall. It was coming up too dark. White levels weren't producing that well. To be truthful on that, we did test the UV mix ourselves and it didn't do well. It actually pulled up very poor white levels. But anyway, the question of the day, does he know? Because for some reason, Jamie Fernando Gonzalez doesn't know. And the reason why he doesn't know is because he continues to put out demonstrations on the Cinemax, as if this demonstration right here doesn't even exist. So again, we gotta ask that question. Does he know? I don't think he knows. I don't think he realized that he was actually in this video. And in this video shows him painting the network grade 773 onto a surface, taking that surface and putting it against the Cinemax, which, as you can see in the demonstration, did a heck of a job matching the screen. And then you can look at the title of the video. It's very brimming with confidence that this was actually on the work. He titled the video Crows Cinemax Mix versus SW Network Grade 773. Now, it seems like this fellow has a short-term memory because he really doesn't remember ever doing this video. As a matter of fact, to him, it doesn't even exist. He could be coming up with an excuse by saying that maybe on his way home from work, aliens have abducted him, took him to a faraway planet, and made a secretly clone of him, and then put him back here on Earth, and this is what he's doing. There's so many different excuses, but I don't even know how to get around that one. So in the demonstration, you will see him show receipts, because in this demonstration, he's trying to back his products as saying, well, my products don't match network grade 773 in any way whatsoever. I will bear and show you receipts where I purchased the item, and that Mr. Bird is nothing but a complete liar because my products do not match. Hope you didn't give your word on this one, because that would be pretty hard to get around. But as you can see in the demonstration, it matches quite nicely. Now, the thing about the slip silver, we talked about the slip silver. It just came out of forum sites. People asking how long would it take. I told you bets were going to start firing off in there about how long would it take them to actually do the video. Some people said 30 days. Some people said 10 days. Some people said 12 days. There's a little bet going on to figure out how long it's going to take him to do the test. Now, mind you, this is a brutal test he's going to have to do. It's not going to be easy. And the test he should have done to begin with. He should have done it to begin with. We do it all the time. So pretty much he's going to have to get the slip silver by Amazon he has to get the network grade 773. He's got to repeat that again. Oh, he's probably not looking forward to that one right there. And he's going to have to do a demonstration of the Cinemax, the hybrid mix, and he's going to have to do a demonstration of the IB personal mix. Each one of them are going to contain both of these gray screen paint products, and he's going to have to do this demonstration on color, patterns, white levels, and contrast, so the customers can get an understanding on which of those services are going to give them the best performance. And he's going to have to do this on short throw and ultra short throw, or long throw and ultra short throw. Sorry about that. Lights on and off. It's going to be a bit of a long demonstration. So keep in mind, if this was torment for you to get through this demonstration, you're going to have to do this on 3 different screen paint products. These are going to be long, painful demonstrations. If your products are tested, cakewalk all day long, easy. If you're not, this will be a complete nightmare. So the odds of him doing this, I would say next to never. And the reason why, I tell you why, because Crow would rather have somebody shoot him in the back of the head than go through this nightmare. It was really, really bad. Now, like I said, as you see, he's branding his receipts. He's brimming with confidence that he's going to come out here and he's going to beat this screen. He's going to show a massive difference between night and day. Problem is, he didn't. He failed miserably, and so badly that this particular video doesn't exist. Well, we have it. A few other people have it. Some people have actually copied it and used it, but we're the only ones that have the original one. And in this video shows Fernando Gonzalez getting on a live video stream, putting his product against the network grade 773 and matching the screen. Now, throughout the video, he gets kind of agitated. He fiddles with the camera, stuff like that. You know, he gets very, very annoyed. And then he realizes that there's no way out of this. He just might as well ride it for all it's worth and just deal with the destruction on the way down. But as I said before, this video does exist. This is him in the video. And for those of you who have purchased the Cinemax, you have house paint on your wall, overpriced house paint. So I'll let you watch that, enjoy that for a bit, because on a couple other forum sites, they were like, does he know? I was like, I don't think he even knows. It turns out, I think he's in denial. Some people go into denial. Some people go to a mental breakdown where they basically just blocks out certain parts. If it's too dramatic for them to basically reoccur or try to reestablish it again, they will block out parts of their life to try to cut that off. Jamie, you can't cut this off. You're going to be constantly reminded. This is everywhere. This video post is everywhere. And the reason why it needs to post everywhere, because it'd be different if you came out on camera and you apologize to your customer, say, hey, look, here's the deal. I burnt you guys. I took your money. That'd be easier. But you keep showing this product off, the Cinemax, as if this video doesn't exist. And that's why it's titled, Does He Know? Now, both of those are on a 4K laser P2 projector. And as you can see that the network grade 773 is producing an amazing image right next to his product. But to Crow, there's a huge, massive difference. I don't see it. Now, it's interesting, we posted the pictures of the Frankenstein pictures that he claimed at the screen to have ambient projection. It was doing such an amazing job. Yeah, no one put a like on that. It got a lot of people viewed it, but no one liked it due to the fact that they could see that was a poorly screen. At the end of the day, it was completely washed out. Now, right in that spot right there, I think Crow has that red little light hitting the screen. It keeps going from natural red to wash out. So tomorrow, am I going to, now, keep in mind, Jamie, I don't have to go to your account. All I have to do is just go over to YouTube and type in network grade challenge, slip silver challenge, and anyone that's ever did it, it's going to pop up. If no one's done it, then it's not going to pop up. Now, if you're interested in the demonstration, I will post it below so you can watch the demonstration yourself. But this clearly shows at the end of the day that the paint, the Cinemax, is a scam product. That it matches the network grade 773 perfectly with no problem, and he is overcharging and scamming his customers. Now, let's talk about the rest of the products. Well, we don't know because Jamie has never done testing underneath these products, so we don't know what the reaction is going to be. And he seems to refuse to want to do it after giving him the challenges. Maybe he's done them off camera. Maybe he already knows that these products are going to match. Now, I left an open mic. I left an open mic so he can go in and speak his mind. Anybody else that basically supports this product, there's an open mic right there for you to talk. You Crow boys, you naysayers at the end of the day that constantly run your mouth about how his products are this, that, and the other, you explain to me how we got a paint over here that's matching the house paint. Mic is open. And yet you can't say one word. And the reason why you can't say anything is because you know that I'm right. Now, the only thing he can come in with is the insults, being angry, being upset, lashing out. I expect for him to do that. That's what we expect him to do. Because it's the only way that he can basically come against this. It's an open mic. Where are your customers? Where's your support? I'm waiting to hear what they got to say about this. This is why I left the open mic. And Jamie, you're not banned from my channel. You can come in anytime you want and talk. Explain to us why this is happening. I like to know. Give me something. You're right. We didn't get to that, my bad. No, I'm still waiting. Put in an open mic. Ain't nobody speaking. I'm waiting for Crow's followers to come in and explain this freaking video right here. All right, we still waiting. I'm gonna leave it up for a little bit. So, y'all can watch the video. We ain't got no problem with that. You go to Blacklist, you can watch it. Wait for Crow to chime in. Anytime you want, Jamie, come in and explain this video. Because every time we go to a forum site, the first thing they pop up and say, where's the Joker who shot this video? And I'm like, well, it's not gonna come in the room. So that's why I got an open mic for you. When you do that demonstration, if you do the demonstration with the slip silver, we're going to be in there, just so you know. You will see my name pop up in there, and 20 of my other ones will pop up in there. These are from Projector Central. They'll be in there to watch. Oh, we're dying to see this. We're dying to see if he does the demonstration. But there's a good chance he's not going to do it, because he's scared. I keep telling you about you running your mouth too much at the end of the day. You keep awakening me, man. And every time you awake me, I give you these crazy challenges. Pretty much they're not even crazy. It's stuff that we do every day. You want to keep running your mouth about your product being this, that, and the other. And you want to keep lying to customers and try to make them believe that network gray, or not network gray, sorry about that. I keep calling your product network gray, my bad. Or might as well be at the end of the day, but hey. Anyway. You keep scamming people, man. You keep coming up on, let me ask you a question. Why in the world is this product on your website for sale? Why are you selling this? Now, we all know you're delusional, and basically at the end of the day, I really do think you need to get your eyes checked, because if you can't see the difference between, but sorry, if you think those two are showing a difference, you need to get your eyes checked. I need to put up a survey page. We got to put up a survey page, a blog, what do you call it? We got to put up a survey page. You're going to put your pictures up on a survey page and see how many people can tell the difference between your product and house paint. Now, he gets on camera, he goes into this whole freaking just rant about how his product is basically showing a better contrast. The white levels are higher on his, it's ivory on the other one. It's just like hue, the discoloration, all this, just to delete the video. He wants this video to go away so badly, he does. He wants it to disappear forever, but that's not going to happen. And the customers that you cheated so badly, the ones that are actually showing off videos calling you a cheater, a liar, a scammer, a thief, at the end of the day, they are taking these videos and they're posting them everywhere. And you can sit there and get angry at me thinking, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. What are you going to do at the end of the day? You can't do jack in the day. Is this not you in the video? Is this not your product matching? I told you guys, at the end of the day, you're your worst nightmares. Look at that. That is crazy. So I guess Sherwin-Williams actually works with P2 projectors too. Everything you put in your specification about the Cinemax, the Sherwin-Williams can do the same thing. Oh, I gotta make myself a Sherwin-Williams label now. Big question, big question. For the customers, Crows customers, how many of y'all think you got real screen paint in the mail? Are you willing to bet to see whether or not if you got real screen paint? If you're not, you can do that network challenge right there yourself. Go and paint the side of your wall with it. See if you see a huge, massive difference. I don't want to see no hiccups, no bumps. I don't want to see anybody walking up to the camera doing the same. We don't want to see that. Back it up 15 feet. Show us the difference between night and day. There's a challenge for you right there. Now, we feel sorry for his customers, the ones that, like I said, Jamie likes people at the end of the day that doesn't know much about home theater. The beginners, that's what he likes. He likes somebody who just started into the field, someone he can lie to at the end of the day and tell them whatever he wants to tell them. That's not going to have a lot of knowledge in it. Now, if you go to the AVS forums with that nonsense, they'd kick you out of the freaking forum site altogether. You bring that nonsense in there like that. Projector Central, any of the forum sites that I sit on, you couldn't go in there with that mess. Because they was like, man, I can make that myself. Isn't that just black and white paint? What's the difference between that? I can make that myself. Can you show me a difference? And he can't. Jamie, open mic. Come in anytime you want to. Now, I understand you're going to be angry, upset. I know you're going to come in with slurs and screaming and yelling and all that stuff, but we expect that from you. We wouldn't expect anything more from you. Come on in. Explain to everybody why you're selling a product on your website for a ridiculous amount of money that doesn't have any test demonstrations, no batch numbers whatsoever, and is sitting here on a video that's supposed to be missing of you basically matching Network Grace 773. I need some of that Jeopardy music in the background. Oh, this is interesting. Now, in this demonstration, this is where it gets really bad in the demonstration, extremely bad. So at this point, Jamie starts taking his hand and waving it in front of the camera, so basically he can distort your vision from basically seeing what's going on the other end. Oh, this is when it gets really bad for him. At one point, man, I swore I thought you were going to break out a bottle of Jack Daniels and just start drinking it straight on camera, because, man, it looked like it was getting to that point. Pretty sure after this, he probably went straight to a bar. He had to. There's no way in the world. That was pretty bad. Now, you seen what he's going through in this video? Do you think he's going to do any videos involving the Network Grace 773 alone? And now he's got to deal with that slip silver? Oh, man. Oh, it's going to be bad. I'm going to record. When you're doing the live stream, I'm going to be in a recording the whole thing. Because I want to make sure the video doesn't go missing. Look at the matchup, my goodness. Now those of you who have the Cinemax sitting on your wall. If you have managed not to break any windows at this particular point, you have passed the anger management test. Because it's going to hurt more for you than anybody else because you paid for it. Now you could go file a complaint and you can win it. We won our last one of ours. I never lost a complaint against him. Never. His own shipping policy, you can actually use it against him. Again, no one's going to basically back that. Nobody will ever back that. Ever. Jamie, you're kind of quiet, waiting for you, man. Pop in anytime you want. You know, Jamie is actually one of our #1 subscribers. Did you know that? I actually did a video on it. We were going to check the subscribers. We saw him in there, #1 at the top. Waiting. Come on, man. Explain why this video is doing this. Why is your product matching house paint? Why you still have this on a website selling it? Oh, look at his eyes. Nervous. He's nervous. Look, you see in his eyes. This is what they talk about in the forum site when they watch the videos. So look at his eyes. He's really nervous. The commercial comes up really bad. Wait till the blue pops up. Watch this. Man, you can just feel the dagger just plunging in. It gets worse, sir. Now here comes the hand. Watch the hand. Watch how he takes the hand and bounces it back and forth in front of the screen to try to basically block your field of view. Watch, look. This is idea that just popping through his head right now, how to get out of this mess. So let me take my hand, let me run it back and forth across the camera, so that way I can distort from you seeing anything. I don't know what the point is. You're already halfway in anyway, so you might just go through with it. Oh man, this is cringeworthy on so many levels. Watching a scammer get caught. Look at his hands. You know what hurts them the most? It's the white levels. Jamie basically talks a lot about white levels, white levels, white levels. Well, the problem you have here is that Network Grade 773 produces a slightly higher white level than your product. The slip silver is going to be a nightmare for you. I would like to see white levels on that too. Thank you. Up here comes the hand movements. Let's block it as much as possible. Look at the hand right up there. All places to put your hand. Why would you have to put it there? Right there. Look, look, look. Right there in front of the sample sheet. Let me block this as much as I possibly can. Look at this. That's pretty sad. That's me putting my hand to show you exactly what it looks like on the other end, what people are seeing when he's running his hand across like that. He's trying to discourage the image. And we also notice in the video that you have a red lamp right there that you're pushing light right in the center of that area to try to wash that out as much as possible. So Jamie, question. How many people did you scam on the Cinemax? How many people did you buy that paint and put it in their homes thinking that they were getting something at the end of the day that you promised them? You lied on camera. You sat there and said it produces the highest contrast levels, that it's a different form of paint, that all the quality comes from the screen. And Sherwin-Williams is doing the same thing. Any one of his customers want to chime in? Open mic. Come on, speak, talk. I mean, we expect for you to be angry and upset. We expect it already. Come on, tell us why. What's going on here? I'm just going to do all the narrating, right? Okay, no problem. I can understand. Cat got your tongue. It's okay. Told you I'm going to put pressure on you, man. This ain't the beginning. I'm going to put a lot of pressure on you. You're going to have to do the demonstration, man. You're going to have no choice. Now, the reason why we say that is because Jamie has to do a demonstration against the slip silver. He's scared. He doesn't want to go near. He doesn't even want to go near network grade. He doesn't want to hear the word network grade. I guarantee you, I'm willing to bet millions of dollars that every time you go past a Sherwin-Williams or you see a network grade commercial, that you just go into these whole freaking blackout episodes or something goes on. I don't know. Break out in song and dance. Maybe start breaking down and crying. I don't know. But I think basically it probably causes a bit of a nervous tick, causes your eye to blink uncontrollable. It does something to you because you don't want to be near it. Tomorrow, when I get done my work, I will be posting another request. This will be the second. Don't make it a third. Now, the reason why we say that is because Jamie has an interesting challenge sitting over top of his head. I told you, he's going to have to get the network gray and slip silver, and he's going to have to do those tests on 3 individual screen paints, Cinemax, Hybrid Mix, and the IB Mix Perso. At the end of those tests, he's going to have to put the Hybrid Mix and Cinemax together because in the demonstration, they blended all too well. And I want to see what those together look like next to the network gray 773. You're going to have to do that demonstration live, by the way. You will do this on a color pattern, solid colors, contrast, and white levels. Lights on, lights off, ultra short throw and long throw, which means you have to break open an Epson projector and do the demonstration too. You will not be depending on your 4K projector, but it doesn't really make a difference because you're going to have house paint in there with your stuff. So it doesn't make a difference what projector you use, but we want to see it on long throw and short throw also. Now, when you get done those tests, you're going to pretty much you'll be done after that. If you've done all 3 of them, yeah, if you can knock all 3 of them out, it's going to be a pretty long test. It's only longer than an hour. You're going to be there for a while, so it's going to be pretty bad. There's going to be no way around it, man. It's going to be watching a rat get off a sinking ship, man. It's going to be pretty bad. That's why I got 20 already in my group willing to come in and watch, already from the door. We're going to flood your channel. We're going to be in there watching. We're not going to say a word. I'm not saying nothing at all. Got my word. I'm just there to watch and record, along with everybody else. Now, since you said your products are tested, that's what you said on your website. They're tested. Well, I'm giving you a test. Now, every day that Jamie refuses to do this demonstration, I will post every day for 3 months for you to request to do this. And each video will be marked with request 1, request 2, request 3, request 4, and so on. Every 2 weeks, we'll check your channel to see whether or not you've done it. Now, keep in mind, this whole entire challenge and real test you're supposed to do at the end of the day will be advertised on every platform we land on. Even Google, where we actually show up quite a lot on the first pick. We will post in big letters, Jamie's Challenge. If you want, I'll make a Facebook page for you so people can go there and see the progress if you've done the test already. And the reason why we're pushing him on this because Jamie has the habit of designing untested products, fast, quick fix products, pushing them out with fake demonstrations, dark environments, high-end projectors, calibrated projectors, and he lies to his customers telling them they're getting something amazing when they're getting nothing at the end of the day. He lies to them. And if he sits there and says, oh, I don't lie, Jamie, this video alone right here, the fact that you have the network grade, your product, or your Cinemax on your website, the fact that you have that product in a YouTube recent video, and then this video right here exists, you're going to tell me you don't lie? So what are you telling them in the videos now? Oh, it has amazing quality, amazing contrast levels. You just did a customer request at 15 feet back, did you not? Did you explain to the customer that your product will match the network grade 773? Did you show them this video? Well, if they haven't seen this video, that means you lied. And also, too, committed fraud if you told them something that was different. Did you tell the church? Did you show them this video? Is this video posted to your website for your customers to see at the end of the day so they can make a final decision on what product would be best for them? Nope, he didn't do anything like that. So that's why we're pushing him to do the demonstrations. He has to do them. And then the more and more you don't do it, the more money you make, Mr. Bird. You don't want to make any money at the end of the day, do you, Jamie? But you are making me money. And the reason why you're making me money, Jamie, is because we can roll over that product without mercy. I can go down and do a demonstration right now. I got a huge sheet downstairs painted of the slip silver, and I just ordered my batch in already. Network Grade 773, we started it. We're the ones who started those trends. And you haven't been able to, well, you're doing your matching one right now. Look at it, look how he has the box blocking you're blocking the sample sheet. We can't see it, the box is in the way. Yeah, he did that through the entire video. He's getting nervous. Anyway, we beat that already. So how are you making Mr. Bird more money on 2.0? Well, customers are now getting discouraged because they're requesting and they're asking. And how we know this is because the more insult emails we get from Jamie, we went from 13, now we're up to 30 of him coming and complaining, screaming, yelling, blah, 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 calling me this, calling me that. That doesn't upset me at the end of the day. It just clearly shows that you're getting pressure because that's how you're reacting. And the more emails I receive from you cursing and carrying on and getting upset and getting angry, is the more that I know that at the end of the day, the customers are putting pressure on you. And that pressure is starting to pour over to us where we can see it. Thank you so much for the show. I needed to see that. So you're really frustrated. You're very angry. But you got an option. Do the demonstration. That's all you have to do. I mean, you're already a liar already, as you can see right there. Every time you basically showcase the Cinemax, we all know it's in it. We all know it's house paint at the end of the day. So you just might as well go for broke. How did that guy say in that movie? If on the balcony, he was hanging off the balcony, he said, if you push up far enough, maybe you'll hit the pool. Maybe you'll hit the pool. And maybe you won't. Judging by the test demonstrations we just gave you, you're going to nail the concrete easily. You're definitely not hitting the pool. Because probably Jamie didn't do any tests. Jamie didn't test any of his products. We looked, we searched, we couldn't find Jack. Oh man, it's bad. Uh-oh, there it is right there. Look at that. Look at the look back and forth. Yep. I bet you right now, if you had the ability to sprout wings, you would have took off through that ceiling. Here we go. Look at the eyes dodging back and forth. When you're done with this, we got that bare silver screen we need you to do also too. You sell the personal mix, and the bare silver screen match the personal mix, and you still sell that on your website. That is also too another scam paint that you shouldn't be selling at the end of the day. That needs to be removed. You know why the Metallica Mix 2.0 he doesn't sell it anymore? I'll tell you why. You see that demonstration we have sitting over top that says the black and white paint, that free product? Guess what the name of that video is called? Metallica Mix 2.0. Yeah, your product is black and white paint. For those of you who bought the personal mix, you literally have, no, I'm sorry, Metallica Mix, you have a 2.0, which is considered a black and white paint. That was the title of his video before he pulled the demonstration. The personal mix, for those of you who have the personal mix, you have bare silver screen matches your product. You know why your customer's not coming in, backing you up? Because they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed at the fact that they don't want anyone to know that they got duped, that they got robbed, they got fleeced at the end of the day. No one's in here basically backing you. I don't see one comment. I mean, you're probably coming here, rant and carry on, but we're used to that. But where's your customers backing your product? They don't want to be known. When we go to your channel and your what do you call it? When we go to your webpage account, we see all those people on there. All those people got robbed. Oh, this is a conversation he had about his landlord. Basically, having them paint 8 apartment units in under an hour or 2 hours? 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. What? Now, this is the part that gets me. Why do you flash the objects right in front of the screen? What is that? Why do you keep doing that? If you notice, and they notice that in the form site, every time he pulls something out, he blocks that part of the screen. Yeah, it's getting pretty bad. See me circling with the mouse? Why are you blocking that? I mean, they already seen the screen already. What's the point now of blocking that? Man, he's going through it. Not looking around. Ain't nothing back there to help you out right now. You gotta finish that demonstration. The jokes behind this were freaking hilarious. I'm not gonna go into it. It's not that type of demonstration, but when he was looking back there, somebody was like, ain't nothing back there gonna help you out, buddy. You gotta get through this. Now you see why he doesn't want to do any demonstrations involving network grade 773 or slip silver. Now watch this. Pick it up, block it right in front of the screen. Block. Block. Everything he pulls out, it blocks right in front of the screen. Watch this. Block. Block. Dude, you're about as transparent as cellophane, man. Everybody saw through that you were basically deliberately trying to block as much of the screen as possible. Probably toward parts of the screen that were actually showing up extremely too well. Well, Jamie didn't come in the room. Jamie didn't talk. Jamie's customers never came in the room backing his products up. The Crow boys are nowhere to be found whatsoever. Well, someone got deserted. Oh well. Either way, you're still going to have to do those tests. Tomorrow will be request 2. The day after that will be request 3. Boy, I'm telling you, this is going to be. I'm willing. We're probably going. I'm going with 12. I gotta get into this raffle real quick. I'm thinking 30 days. 30 days would be when he does the demonstration. But then after going after this, I don't know, he might do 60 days. December? Oh shoot. If this gets around to December and he hasn't done this yet, after it's gonna be like 90 requests. That's gonna be pretty bad, Jamie. You better get this test done. Now I know you want to sit there and say, well, what about, we did it already. We already did it. We've done it. We've been done it. As a matter of fact, we did so many demonstrations on the slip, so I got bored in the demonstration and I started tossing up the network grade 773 just for fun. And then I got bored on that and I put the silver screen. We got a solid silver screen, pure silver screen. Threw it up there. Man, that didn't, too much. It wasn't enough for me. So then I went and I grabbed some of the certifieds and I threw it against the 2.0. All right, nothing to show. Jamie has not popped up in the room. We gave him plenty of chance to speak his case. All right, I'm gonna take the entire video right here. I'm gonna take that, link that at the bottom. So that way, if he wants, he can come in. Ooh, sun's coming out. We're gonna be outside today. Woo, I thought it was gonna rain today. We're gonna definitely go outside for testing today. Thank you. That's gonna be fantastic. Can't wait to get started on that. That's something you can't add to your vocabulary. Oh, I forgot to add real quick. Speaking of outside, I almost forgot. When you get done with those tests inside, you'll be going outside and repeating the same thing all over again. We do it all the time. As a matter of fact, I gotta do it today. So when he gets done doing the microblend, and the network grade 773, both products per each item, when it comes to your cinema gray, or what else? Is it cinema gray? No, it's not the cinema gray. What's the guy right there? I keep forgetting your products. I'm sorry, it just evades me all the time. That Cinemax. The Cinemax, you're going to do both slip silver and the network grade 773. Same thing for the hybrid, same thing for the IV mix. When you get done doing all those tests that are requested or needed for you to do, you're going outside. We'll see you out there. Now, when you're outside, well, it should be easy on you. Well, I can't put you against the whatchamacallit because that screen's too advanced. We got to think something else here. You don't have a screen to match. You got to match my screen size. That's the problem. Can't have you on those screens outside. You have to match my screen size. So we're not going to do a parquet thing. We got that little tiny screen. No, we're not doing that. You have to match my screen size. 150 inches. That's the best I can do for. I have one on the other side. We'll use that one in the demonstration. we need you to do a 150-inch display outside. You got the room, you got that little parking area over there. We saw it on the satellite map. So you have that little parking area over there. You can set it up with no problem. So we're expecting to see a 150-inch. I'm curious, what is the difference between network grade 773 slip silver, your product, in an outside environment? Which one would pull up the better surface or better product? That's what we need to see next. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Boy, you're gonna be going through something, man, but think about it. We do this every day. This is nothing, Jamie. This is what I do every day. Every day. I just got up at the same time I'm giving you the instructions to do these demonstrations. You just watch Mr. Bird take a 1,000 lumen projector and pull back over 21 feet. Did I ask you to do that? No, I didn't ask you to do that. Could you have done it? No, you couldn't have done it. And I put that against white paper. I put that against a black strip. I put that against certified screens at 1,000 lumens at 21 feet. We actually were right there. All the way from there. That's where we did the demonstration from. And you're crying and whining about simple demonstrations. Look, ma'am, I ain't gonna bust your chops on it. Oh, well, I am gonna bust your chops on this. Get your test done. Do not have me come in on the third day and put a third request on you, because then we're gonna keep this open mic going. I'm gonna be pressuring your customers for you to push. At the end of the day, your customers, your loyal customers, are gonna put pressure on you. They don't like me at the end of the day. They don't like the sound of my voice and the fact that I keep saying over and over again that you're a coward and you can't do the demonstration because you're running. Jamie, the reason why we know you're running, because I gave you these demonstrations many days ago, about a week ago. I went to your site personally and I sent you 4 links to where you can buy the slip silver on Amazon multiple times. We come back in and check, nothing, not a thing, nothing done, nothing at all. You just told me at the end of the day you're afraid. And of course you're afraid after going through what we saw in that demonstration, right? That's why he doesn't want to go and do the demonstration at all, period. He is terrified of that product. And if you're terrified to do that product, then why is your customers giving you money at the end of the day? They can just go buy that product. And when they want something better, they can come to us because we beat it already. Ta-da! Let me see what we're going to do. I'm going to do some PC gaming right now. Are we on right here? Oh, we're on right here. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. We just hooked up the RetroPie for the ceiling for fun. We got a demonstration to do like that. I thought we do some Pac-Man, some gaming off the RetroPie on the ceiling and read a comic book at the same time. That'd be a cool demonstration. I'm just curious, man. What goes on in your head, man? Do you know? I've never seen. Are you in denial? What is it? And you just, for some reason, you just seem to block out that part that you did that demonstration. What's wrong? Are you in denial? You know your product match, right? I mean, no matter how many times you get on camera, no matter how many times you talk about the Cinemax, deep down inside, you know it matched. 100%. So badly that you got rid of the video. And that's going to be with you for the rest of your life. There you go. Now I got in your head. There's another slip silver too. We got, oh, I forgot about that. There's 2 more we got to have you do on top of that. Oh, we're not done yet. That's just the beginning part. We're just getting started. If you happen to pass those tests, which you're not going to do, I have another slip silver I just found, another color. It's called gray cotton. You're doing that one next. We're already set up to go ahead and take it already. Gray cotton for you. Lesson to be learned. Next time, test your products. Don't go out just throwing screen paints out there for no reason at all. No test, nothing, hoping that you're basically going to be the cheap people at the end of the day. Next time, test your stuff. Oh my goodness, you have painted yourself into another corner. Let's see, what are we going to do here? Is the scene going to fire up? No, it shouldn't fire up. We just came out of that. We just came out of that. I'm going to jump on the PC real quick. Let's run there, right there. No, I don't want to restore. Do we need to restore? What do we got to restore? No, I don't care. Yeah, I can restore. What do we got? We got nothing to restore. Right, just go to YouTube real quick. Just run over here.
So bundle and save with Liberty Mutual.
Some white levels in there. Oh, that's pretty cool. That one right there's pretty cool. Some beautiful flowers. Ooh, I like this one with the fish. I love the fish. Oh, that's pretty nice. We definitely got to do this one. This looks pretty nice. There we go. That's what your customers should be getting. Not that washed up product you got. Your product needs to be tested, man. I told you, man. I'm a man of my word. If you somehow come up, well, you better hope you get this done before I go to my next platform. On my next platform, Jamie, you don't exist anymore. You're wasting my time on that level. On that level, Mr. Bird is all about power lunches, business meetings, making connections, and yeah, I'll be offline most of the time. So I'm going to be in another world. I've done all my research and everything. I'm good to go. I'm ready to make it to the next level. But you, on the other hand, you still got to prove your product, which you haven't done yet. Isn't that beautiful right there? Saving it hundreds? How are you saving anybody hundreds? You don't even save yourself hundreds. I don't even know how that works. I mean, heck, I paid $270 for this projector. Where do you want to go from here? Let me see. We got some time to kill, that's why. Just ask him, does he know? Does he know? I don't think he knows. So we have to bring this video every once in a while to remind Jamie that you can't show that paint on YouTube because it's a house paint. And you shouldn't have it on your website because it's a house paint. And your customers can save some money at the end of the day. You're talking about save hundreds. They can literally save some money on just going someplace else like Sherwin-Williams or Amazon to pick it up. Because you can't show a difference. Saving you hundreds, more like stealing hundreds from you. See how my white levels come up? My white levels are literally so high on this technology, I can see my text from here. Where do we want to go? Look how beautiful the image looks. Oh, does that look gorgeous or what? Which one we choose? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one doesn't make a difference. All of them are going to look amazing. No, we're good. We don't need it. 100% contrast levels. I don't know where he got the idea or where he thought it was going to work to get on camera and lie and say that your screen pulls a 100% contrast level. Have you lost your marbles? I literally had to say that, Jamie. Please come in and explain that one. Have you lost your marbles at the end of the day? What have you been drinking at the end of the day that you dare come on YouTube with a dumbest statement I've ever heard on a gray screen by saying that you have a gray screen paint that pulls a 100% contrast level equal to a black screen? Really? Funny, I didn't see that happen when you had the Epson 955, whatever numbers you had that next to that were missing. I didn't see that at all, period. Your screen came up gray. What happened to that heavy black level, the one you display on your website that we don't see for some reason when you use other projectors or other people on their projectors? What happened to it? Where'd it go? Oh, it just comes and goes, right? In 2 more weeks, we start the buying. Now, the buying means that we start buying everything we can to put against this screen's reputation. Crow, you're in the list. But we know you're going to cancel out, so I don't expect you to keep my money. And I don't expect for you to send me anything stupid because you already have 2 charges going against you for mail fraud. So don't send anything else there that's stupid. Now, for those you're probably saying, what the heck does he mean by that? Crow has messed up badly. And I mean extremely badly. See, Jamie used the United States Post Office to commit fraud. Sent us over an item that wasn't what it was supposed to be. And not only that, we have actual proof that he maliciously sent this item out on purpose to do that one thing he designed it to do. Now, keep in mind that PayPal even saw that you also committed postal fraud, and you have lost both claims, both of them at the same time, back to back. The Frankenstein is the more criminal one, the more impact, because in the Frankenstein we recorded the shopping cart. Oh, that bird like had a cool mustache or beard or whatever. Anyway, we recorded the transaction, and in the demonstration before the product was shipped here, we said we were making this demonstration just in case if the person who's selling us the product decides to change the color and send us out something different, committing fraud. That's what's said in the video that we submitted to the post office, which shows that your package showing up at my door with your address and everything attached to it, your name, best of the best, you wrote your name, signature all over it. And that product came up to be a different product matching a different color that you went into your website and committed fraud and manipulated. Which means you used intentions to commit fraud, or your intentions were to commit fraud, and then at the end of the day, mislead customers. And you use the United States Postal Service to commit that act, which gives us the two elements needed to file a mail fraud charge against you. And you did it twice. Which means when you go to court, which won't be by us, it'll be the U.S. government, it'll be prosecuting you for this one. They're going to ask your lawyers. You can't say first offense. You did it twice. And one of them, he was dumb enough to write his name on the package. Yes, wrote his name, best of the best, on both packages. Not smart. So, again, don't send me over here anything stupid in the day because you'll get more charges. I mean, keep in mind, Jamie, per offense. Did you see what the charges were so badly that at one point I thought about not suing you? They were really that bad. If he is convicted, he is looking at a jail term of 20 to 30 years and a $1 million fine. And he did it twice. So why do you think that when we ordered the product from him, the Cinemax, that he didn't send us anything? Because he's already facing postal charges already for fraud. So Jamie comes up with an ingenious idea. I'll say PayPal told me to do such and such and so. Oh, how dumb can you be? He used his, oh my goodness. I'm going to tell you how dumb he is. I hate to say this. Call people stupid. You know when you have a PayPal account, right? You got an email attached to that account, right? That's your main priority email, right? That you use. That's the email that he used to send over the false PayPal information that PayPal was telling him not to ship out the product because our account came up suspicious. PayPal was saying this, PayPal was saying that. That is his account number, his email address attached to his account number. So when they pulled up your email, they had all your information right there on who you were. I got to call him today too and see what the restrictions are falling out on that too. Man. So what are you going to do? You don't want to cancel out because it makes you look bad. We already have 19 cancels on you. If we order all your products to bring it over for testing for this screen and you cancel the order, you can't commit any more mail fraud, and you don't want to go down that road, that's going to be bad enough already with the two. You can't say that PayPal told you to do this, that, and the other because your PayPal account's being under investigation for fraud. What are you going to say? Oh, I don't ship out to scammers at the end of the day. That's a Karen call. So we already know that already. So you can't use that either. You're going to have to cancel the order. That's what you're going to have to do. And that's going to be bad because it means you're going to put the money back in my account. He tried to get a cancel order. He did. He tried really hard. When he ordered the product from us, he tried everything. Crow went in and sent us nasty curse words, trying to get me upset to cancel his order. He went in and filed a false complaint with PayPal saying that I agreed to give him back his money. That was false. He filed another claim saying the item was damaged, which it wasn't damaged at all. He filed another one as not as described. So he was trying to get a cancel. He wants to cancel so badly, but he can't get one. And turned around, I ended up with a ton of your canceled orders from you. So for you to get another canceled order, man, you're going to get, how many you got left on the website? 4 products? We got to order all 4 of them? Frankenstein, I've had that go back to my money, go back to my account so many times it's not even funny. You can't even keep the money. So when I go to order your stuff, I want to put on the video, try to keep the money. Try to keep it. It's very easy to do. All you have to do is ship out a working, functioning product. That's all you have to do. And you can have it. It's yours. Don't need it. You can have it. It's honestly, it's yours. That's all you got to do. Now, he tried to make it sound like in the complaints when he was saying that, oh, how PayPal is not going to honor the order because I keep ordering from you and canceling out. Jamie, again, you have lost your mind. Just like you can't remember that your product matched network gray. I'm going to remind you, okay? So we can speed this up a little bit. First things first, I have 19 cancels from you, which means hey, Jamie sent us an email telling us to buy whatever we wanted. So what did I do? I bought whatever I wanted. And he canceled every single order. Then he cried and whined on every single complaint. Oh, harassment. You're bothering my vacation. Actually, technically, I'm not bothering your vacation. You take a lot of vacations for a person who doesn't work that hard. But anyway, as I said before, yeah, I got to think about that one. You really don't at all. And seriously, no. But anyway, as I said before, how would I be bothering your vacation if you gave me permission to buy whatever I wanted?
Fred, tell us your story.
That's not basically how would I bother you. You just told me to buy whatever I wanted, be a man for the first time in my life. So I go and buy whatever I want, and you come back and you cry on every receipt about how you're being harassed, how you're trying to enjoy your vacation. Well, next time, don't write a check you can't cash at the end of the day. You don't have to worry about me cashing the check and taking it to the bank. That's it. Simple and plain. So he cried and whined about that. That went on for at least about 18 orders. It got so bad in the cancellations, we just started making games out of it because it just got to the point, it just got super sad. At one point, I sat there and posted that to see how fast the money would transfer to my account. I just did a fake demonstration saying, hey, we're going to be getting the product here in no time at all. Can't wait to do this review. This guy comes in right away. Right after that, puts the money back in the account and said, I don't think so, loser. Jamie, we did that to see how fast you could transfer the money back to my account. Another one, we shot a video to see which one would end faster. The order would cancel out or the video would end. I got the money back faster than the video. Then we did another one for the Crow boys. We brought them in the room and we said, okay, how about this? How much confidence do you have in Crow at the end of the day? Yay or nay, do you think he's going to cancel? None of them said a thing. Nothing. Because they knew you were going to cancel. That bad. That bad. It got really that bad. We just started making games out of it. Because after a while, when we reached 16 cancellations, we wanted to make games out of it. Oh, all right. Then after mine, you said that I call and I cancel orders. Well, that's kind of hard to do if you're canceling the orders before the orders can get here. Now, for the 2 orders that did make it here, actually, 2 orders that did make it here, you committed mail fraud on both of them. You sent us down a black paint, which is, you said it was a Cinemax, but clearly we know that's not, and that's why you lost that claim. And then you changed out the color at the last minute on the Frankenstein and sent that over, committing fraud again. And those are the 2 you got busted on. And then you got on camera and you started whining and crying again about how I'm afraid to use your Frankenstein, right? So I ordered your Frankenstein again. This time I ordered the color that we ordered the color that we ordered that we didn't get the first time. Was the gray, the dark gray? Yes, he was complaining about the dark gray and how we're afraid to actually do the demonstration against our product. So I went and I ordered that one. What happened to that order? Money went right back in my account. Got the receipts right there in the kitchen drawer to back it up. So 2 things happens when we order from you, Jamie. Either we get products down here that are not what they're supposed to be, or we get canceled orders. That's all we get from you. You can't back your products. So when I place the orders next week for all your stuff, how are you going to get out of it? You can't sit on the order because then we can go in and basically just file a complaint against you, and you got 10 days to have my merchandise here, or you basically cancel out. And I guarantee you will cancel out as fast as you possibly can. It ain't looking too good for you. Now, with that being said, as I'm having this conversation, you're enjoying the video. Look how beautiful the screen looks. Jamie, you can have the same technology if you work hard enough. You can. I'm not joking. Dead serious on that. He definitely could. He can. If he puts his mind to it and he actually works, he could have a good product. But from knowing Jamie for so many years, Jamie does not know how to draw a straight line. He seems to have a problem with that one. All you got to do is just make a good product. See how gorgeous that looks? That's a 720p projector.
Amazon Business can steer us toward more sustainable products. How did you know?
I noticed when I went through your channel, you didn't mention anything about a Black Series, did you? Good. Because that's the screen that's going to challenge your stuff on next week, all your products in one hit. And if you cancel the orders, it's not going to go well for you. You don't have any way out of that. You're going against this product, all your stuff in one hit. I'm not going to do it one by one. I'm going to take a sandwich and paint all your stuff in, and I'm going to put every last one of your products against the screen in one hit. Knock them all out in one hit. Be done. I don't have time to go through the one after one. We just put them through at the same time, run them all through a color demonstration, all through white level, all through contrast, fully lit environment, swap out different projectors, and then after that, we're finished with you, we take you outside. Now you have an option to get out of that. You can cancel the orders and put the money back in my account, as you usually do anyway. I'm used to it. Can't seem to hold on to it. Well, Jamie's probably in here right now. He's probably quiet as a church mouse right now. Jamie, I've been designing screen paint before you ever existed. Did you know that? You know how long I had been designing screen paints? How long my records go back? I even have throwbacks on how long I've been out on the circuit. You didn't even exist when I was developing screen paints. Partey was not even heard of at all, period, at all. None of you were even heard of at all, period. At one point, you guys were in here, naysayers were in here ranting and carrying about my black products. Didn't realize that I made great screen paints before you ever even thought of. And yet I can bring back one of the old 2.0s, blow your products clean out of the water with no problem whatsoever, do test demonstrations that you can't even think of at the end of the day, and you're so worried about a 2.0 great technology, when all the while this right here is going to wipe your products out in one single hit, everything together, just like that. Or you have a choice. You can put my money back into my banking account. We already got two certified. I'm hungry. I'm going to get myself something to eat. Question is, Jamie, do you know? Do you know? I'm going to keep asking it. Do you know? Do you know? Your Cinemax is 773. Do you know that you match that product with no problem whatsoever? Do you know when you post that onto your website, you lie and you steal from your customers? Do you know when you post that demonstration of that product, you spit in the face of the people who trusted you at the end of the day that your products actually work when they don't? Do you know? Just think about that. Gotta go. God bless.